Hey everyone, Miscellaneous Me here. I'm back with another Audio Thoughts episode, and I just want to preface it by saying I'm not intending to make this political. I know everybody has their own opinions and their own parts of the political spectrum. I've got my views too, and I respect everybody's, even if I have a different view or maybe I don't agree. But I just want to talk briefly and in general about just some thoughts that I'm having. Ever since I learned of the incident in which George Floyd was killed in Minneapolis, seemingly by the police. Now, I generally support police. I've got family that have worked in law enforcement. I respect them greatly. Most of them are wonderful and great and dedicated to their jobs in the right way. And I know that this is a situation where things are still unfolding and probably not everything is known yet. But aside from that, not even looking at it as a police thing or a people against police kind of situation, my question is this, and it keeps coming up. Why does it matter what a person looks like to some people? Who cares if the person is black, if the person is brown? I don't care if you're as pale as me or if you're as green as Oscar the Grouch. It should not matter. I thought the United States was supposed to be better than this. We tout ourselves as being the greatest country in the world, and while I believe that's generally the case, there's so much just ugliness and hatred coming from all parts of authority, starting from the White House. And it's just disgusting to me that time after time, incident after incident, year after year, people who are considered minorities by others are so often disproportionately treated, and it makes me angry. As far as I can see from any of the footage I have seen, Mr. Floyd, just like so many others, was not resisting. He was absolutely no threat to anyone that a reasonable, sane person could assume, and he was saying, "I cannot breathe." That is not okay. Get off of his damn neck. There's no reason to hold somebody down like that. Never mind have multiple people doing so. It makes me angry. And the fact that I'm white, I'm Caucasian, I've got bits of other things in my background too, but I've been discriminated against at times because of my disability, or treated differently, if not overtly, but I know things are different. I know what it's like to be kind of marginalized at times, and it sucks, and it's not fair, but I've also been fortunate enough to not be persecuted simply because of what I look like. Who cares if the person is black? That doesn't make them a threat. It doesn't make them a threat if they're brown or tan or pink or purple or blue. Just do your job, treat people with dignity. As far as I can see, there was no reason that he should have been, stopped or accosted or whatever led up to the situation in which he was being so forcibly restrained by police officers. It just makes me mad. I felt like we're better than this as a country, and I'd really like to hope that we are. Justice and fairness and stuff have been around forever. I get that. It'll probably stay around. But I'd like to think that as a whole, people are better than this. Justice for George, justice for so many other people. I saw another topic trending yesterday. I don't know if that situation is accurate, so I'm not going to mention the hashtag. But just have human decency for others. I don't care if you have 2 arms, 2 legs, if you can walk, or if, like me, you can walk but with some adaptation or some assistance. Who cares? People are people. When are we going to stop judging books by their cover or by our ugly assumptions or our misconceptions that aren't fair? Why should it matter? Why should a person, particularly a person of color, have to be more vigilant and more concerned just in order to try and survive? It's sick. It's wrong, and it makes me angry. And I'm not trying to suggest that my disability situation is the same as a racial discrepancy, but just say that I understand to at least some degree what it's like to be treated differently for things outside of my control, things that I didn't cause, things my parents didn't cause, just situations, the way I was born. I'm this way. Great. Sometimes it aggravates me, but I'm fortunate, and the color of my skin has, I'm sure, given me some opportunities that might not be there if I didn't look like I do. And I'm appreciative of opportunities, but it makes me mad and angry that other people aren't afforded those. And sometimes it's simply because of what they look like. And that's BS to me. It makes me mad. So, again, sorry, not trying to get political. I've got my views. You've probably got yours. If you want to leave a comment, that's fine. Let's keep it respectful. Everybody is entitled to their views. We don't all have to agree. That's supposed to be the beauty of a democratic country. You know, freedom of speech, freedom of difference of opinion. Cool, I'm fine with that. But I just wanted to get it out there that it ticks me off, as I'm sure it does so many people, when friends or strangers, just people I don't even know, are mistreated and misrepresented and given the crappy end of the stick just because of someone else's idea about what they must be like. Who the heck cares what your skin color is? It shouldn't matter. It's not who you are on the inside. That has nothing to do with your character. You could be as fair-skinned as, I don't know, me, let's just say, and be a really nasty person. Or you could be as dark as anything and be a great person. My point here, I've probably already said it, but basically my point is, it shouldn't matter what you look like. And I know that those things still exist, and it pisses me off because people are people are people. If you're a good person, if you're a bad person, you're still a person, and everybody should have the reasonable expectation of being treated fairly and not targeted simply because of something like their skin or where they happen to be traveling at a given point. That's crap, and I'm tired of it, and I hope that others are tired of it too. It doesn't have to be political. It doesn't have to be because you're a Democrat or a Republican or independent or whatever. I've got friends on all sides of that. But the human decency part is the part that seems to be missing from some people, and that just makes me angry. So, in posting this, I'm not really solving anything, I suppose, but I'm just sharing it. I hope that those Minneapolis officers get their time in court, and I hope it's a just process, but I also hope if they are guilty, like it would sure seem to me to be, that they get the fullest possible thing given to them that can be given to them. It looks to me like they ought to be charged with murder. And I know, I said at the beginning, I know this is sort of ongoing and not all the information is out yet. Oh, hello, here's my cat. Sorry, she's coming on the desk. My cat is here. Hi, Hickory Bell. Say hi, kitty. But I just want to say that I'm sorry to so many people as a general thing. The people that are, mistreated. Excuse me, kitty. Excuse me 1 minute, folks. Excuse me, kitty. Come on, baby. Come on down. Come on, pretty girl. I know you want to make your YouTube debut. I think this will make some people glad. I'm happy for her, too. But I'm just tired of seeing people get treated like crap for bogus, ridiculous, non-important reasons. It shouldn't matter if he was black. Shouldn't matter if she, whoever she might be, is black or the same shade as me, or if they have freaking polka dots. Just treat people like people. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't automatically assume, excuse me, kitty, that someone is a threat or dangerous because you're uncomfortable by them for whatever reason. We're all different. We're all made differently, and that's how it's supposed to be. Okay? So, I appreciate you guys listening. Again, if you want to leave comments, great. I'm not trying to make the channel political in a sense, but just wanted to get the thoughts out there and not act like it wasn't happening. I know this happens all the time. Things have happened to people like Eric Garner, to Dan Roy Henry. That story, for whatever reason, sticks in my head and my heart a lot, as does Trayvon Martin or Sandra Bland. So many people. It's bull, you guys. And I'm saying this as a white person, okay? I'm mad, I'm angry, and I hope that most of you are, if not all of you are as well. When is justice going to be justice? I hope for justice for George at the end of this whole process, and I'm so sorry that he was killed. And to anyone else in a similar situation, if it's happened to you or a family or loved ones, someone that you know, total stranger, I'm sorry. It shouldn't happen. And on behalf of decent people that want to do the right thing, I hope good and decent things can happen, okay? May he rest in peace. May Mr. Floyd rest in peace. And thank you all for taking the time to listen to this. If you'd like to, comment below, subscribe. We're at 10 people right now. If we can get to 15 or 20 soon, that would be awesome. But again, just my thoughts, not trying to make it political. I have friends on all parts of the political spectrum, so whether I agree with you or not, that's okay. That's our right. That's why we live, hopefully, where we live. Freedom of opinion and difference of opinion and choices. But I just want to get it out there because it's eating at my brain. It's bothering me, and I'm sorry that it keeps happening to so many people. I really am. I'm sorry. Thank you. Until next time.